So, um, this is my first actual recording about some of the things I want to talk about. I didn't write any bullet points down. I pretty much have been telling people what's going on with me and what's only been out the last couple of years and things like that. And then I would say, by the way, me and such and such, we're not together anymore. And a couple people gave me a blank look like, who the fuck are you talking about? And it's kind of funny because I don't know if it's my fault or the girl I was with fault. Nobody knows who she was. I mean, they kind of played it off, but I kind of knew that they didn't remember or know who she was. And when I got home, I kind of thought about that. The one thing about it is that with so much that I do in the community and so much I've done in the city, a lot of people tend to know who I am. And I consider myself to be a king. And I feel like there's been plenty of times that the woman that I was with didn't present herself like a queen. And that doesn't say she wasn't a lady and things like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that everybody know who Betty Shabazz is. Everybody know who damn Martin Luther King's wife, Coretta Scott King, who she is. I mean, you have to, if you're a queen, present yourself as a queen, and nobody will forget, or everybody will remember who you are. The thing is, the person I was with, and I remember having this conversation with her some years ago, that you have to present yourself to who you think you are in your mind. You can't just think you're somebody in your mind and not take on the responsibility of who you think you are, just because you with a king and you feel like that's good enough. No, if you're gonna be a queen all the way. Don't be just riding your husband or your boyfriend's coattail and you want all the accolades. And at the end of the day, when people see me, they don't even think about you. That was just interesting to me. I wasn't necessarily offended by it. I can understand it. I mean, you have to, if you're gonna be a queen, or if you consider yourself a queen, be a queen. You know, it ain't something just cool to say. No, it takes responsibility to say you're a queen and be a queen. It ain't just about saying, "Oh, I'm a queen, I'm a diva." You know what I'm saying? No, I mean you have to really be a queen, really be a diva. You have to carry yourself a certain way. People should not see me and not think about you. That's the way I see it. And just to be fair, I take the blame for a little bit of that, but I can only take a little bit of the blame for that. You know what I'm saying? Because of what I was dealing with at home. You know, that was something that I used to talk to her about. You know what I'm saying? Be a queen. Be real. Hold me down. Let your presence be known. You know, a lot of times women want to make sure they're treated equally, but a lot of women put themselves beneath their man or beneath the man that they're with. And I know all women, really wants a man to lead and things like that. And this is not to say that you can't be a queen. You have to be submissive in order to be a queen, or you have to be. I mean, it's a way to do both. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to get out there and really let yourself be known. At the end of the day, you know, um, a king needs a queen and the queen needs a king. And at the end of the day, it's one of those situations where a lot of times a queen, a real queen, ends up with a peasant, and the king ends up with a peasant as well. We never the king and queen. One of the hardest things to do, in my opinion, is finding someone who really matches your king or queen status. That's probably the hardest part about finding somebody, finding a relationship. A lot of times, a queen or a king is not gonna come in the package that you imagine is gonna come in. A lot of times it's so based on a look. Women like tall dudes, dark skin, you know, somebody that look like they can protect them and things like that. But he turns out to be a punk. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your king might be 5'2" and not that great looking. Same thing with a queen. You know, you're never gonna get everything in one package. That's the bottom line. And that's just from my experience. You know, at the end of the day, we might not look like we belong together, but we're connecting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the queen, king, and queen. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I think women make that mistake a lot. You know what I'm saying? They get caught up in the idea of what the type of guy they want to be with and how they want to feel and this and that. And they don't give this dude over here a chance. But that's really your king over there. You know what I'm saying? And you just didn't give him a second thought. Then you wonder why this guy is, you know, dogging you out and dragging you through the mud. You know what I'm saying? It's because you chose him and you keep choosing him over and over trying to get it right. But you gotta understand something. The same reason why you wanted that man is the same reason why other women want that man. And that's why that man is messing with her, and you, because he has learned to live off the idea of fantasy that's gonna get him what he wants without the commitment and without the things that he needs to do to be a man. And because women keep giving him that chance and women keep living off that idea, he continues to be able to do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Man like me can't get a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an author. I'm an award-winning poet, and I'm a wise man. And at the end of the day, a woman look at me. No, I mean, I'm 5'8". You know what I'm saying? I'm not 6'2". You know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I consider myself nice looking, but you know, again, I get rejected a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk to women no more. I don't even approach women no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very rare. If I approach a woman, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be somebody I know and or something like that. You know, I just don't. I'm just at this age. You know, pretty much. You gotta kind of meet me in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because a man did rejection a lot in his lifetime, and I think once you get to a certain age, just like, man, whatever. I need a sign, a clue, or something that she likes me anyway. Just saying that the girl I was with for many years, you know what I'm saying? When I seen a few people last night that I knew who knew her or knew I was with her didn't remember her. And I was kind of like, damn, you know, for real? You know what I'm saying? And I think I am to blame a little bit for that, but I think, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, if I'm with you, I'm gonna make sure the world knows that I'm with you. I'm gonna continue on my path and my purpose on the things that I need to do. And it's not gonna matter whether I'm with you or not. You know, when they see you, they're gonna say, man, you still with dude? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make my presence known in a positive way. And nobody, you know, the two people that I talked to is at this event, I say, oh yeah, me and old girl, you know, we're not together. It's kind of like, um, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of funny. But it's just, you know, that's that's how I go. And it kind of further lets me know that not being with that person is the right thing because I mean, honestly, I don't miss her and apparently nobody else miss. And it's funny. Let me say this one last thing. Everybody comes out later and say the people who do acknowledge the woman I was with, you know, I'm getting more and more people that's telling me, well, you know, D, I only fucked with her because you was with her. I didn't really care for her. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just funny how your friends start to really come out and and say those things. And in my opinion, not to get too personal, the way that she left and when she left doesn't help already how people felt about her, because you are looking exactly what people are saying was the reason why they didn't care for you. Now, mind you, these are my friends, you know what I'm saying? But none of my friends, some openly showed that they didn't care for her. It didn't matter to me because she was with me. But the more people I talk to are revealing, people I've been friends with 10, 15, 20 years are revealing. I got a lot of 20-year relationships, friendships. A lot of friends are revealing, I never really liked you, girl. You know what I'm saying? I just respect her because she was with you or whatever. So whatever that is, and that's probably why she is not actually being remembered. You know what I'm saying? I could walk into a spot full of people, and there's not too many places that I went without her. And the fact that nobody really remembers who she is like she was never there. And and that's not true. I mean, she was there, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's really about who you are as a queen and representing yourself a queen, not being a queen based on the man that you're with, but being a queen because that's who you are. At the end of the day, a queen is a queen, a king is a king. It doesn't matter if I'm with a queen or not. That don't stop me from being a king. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop me from being a male because I'm not with a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a male no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we as, all right, it's getting a little long. We as kings and queens, we have to be that no matter who we're with. And that man or that woman does not make you a king, does not make you a queen. Remember that. And at the end of the day, I'm here at the crib. I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a king all day long. Whether I'm getting up, walking to the bathroom, or going to bed, I'm a king. When I lay down, I get up in the morning, I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? And I represent that, and that's what I try to be every day. Every day I want to be better than the day before. Anyway, that's my live YouTube recording of the day. I will be talking about. Subscribe to my page. I need subscribers. Last time I checked, I had like 8 subscribers. So subscribe to my page, and I'll be talking.